This is a creek that desperately needs help. For decades and decades, cattle have grazed through it, over it, on it, in it, and weeds have infested its banks. Gorse, broom, wattle, elderflower, blackberry. If it's invasive, it has grown here. And whilst previous owners and myself have taken great strides in restoring around 1/3 of the creek line on my property already, there's 2/3 left that haven't been touched, that haven't been dealt with yet. And today I want to start the process of bringing it back, restoring this to what it should look like, the natural, beautiful creek I know it can be. I want to start by removing some of those weeds, the gorse, the broom, in the next third of the creek line and start to get it ready for planting. And while I'm at it, I'm going to show you a little glimpse. A local national park, Ashley Gorge. I'll take you to a waterfall. I'll show you some of the creek lines there. A place that brings me so much motivation and inspires me to want to replicate what I'm seeing down the road here in my own backyard. Bring it back to the natural beauty, the beautiful ecosystem that I know that it can be. Broom is horrible stuff. It has gone absolutely wild in this country. Difficult stuff to get rid of too. I have actually sprayed this before in the past, and as you can see, it's still flourishing. Not only does this stuff crowd out native vegetation, but if you let it go, it turns into massive shrub, and the trunks on them get incredibly thick, so it becomes a really big problem. So while it's at this stage, I'm going to cut out the ground with a chainsaw, spray the stump with some pretty hardcore herbicide, which should kill it, and then from that point on, I'll just stay on top of it. Highly deadly mountain cows here, when they're up on a hill like that, they're in a position of superiority, and that means they're about to strike.
not bad for a couple of hours of work. There's a mountain of broom and blackberry and stuff to go on the bonfire pile there eventually, but as you can see, my cows are hell-bent on destroying my bonfire piles at the moment, so I'll wait until they're out of there, until I move that all over the fence. This is utterly brilliant. This is my inspiration. This is what keeps me going. This is my motivation for what I want to achieve at home with my creek. Every time I come here, it gives me fuel. It gives me that kick in the butt to keep going, keep planting, keep restoring. So that one day I can have a creek literally in my backyard that looks something like this. Even an ounce of this and I would be so well pleased. Just take a look at this black beach. This is incredible. To anyone that's watching this from Australia, that looks like it's been in a bushfire, it's so black. But it's not. That's the excrement from that bug that feeds on the honeydew from the black beach. And that is what the bees absolutely love. That's unreal. That is a stunning view. Canterbury Plains. This hill just down there in the middle, Summer Hill. Starvation Hill's just over there. Port Hills just to the east of Christchurch, just in the distance. And I can see the ocean right in the distance. What a great spot. And of course the Ashley River winding through the Canterbury Plains, past Summer Hill, out towards Rangiora, and then out to the ocean. It's absolutely amazing how the plants and the trees change in such a short distance. On the other side of the hill, absolute forest. Dark, rocks everywhere. This side, which is obviously the northern side of this ridge, thick with manuka, canuka, all types of pittosporums and ferns on the ground and grasses, lancewoods. It's quite amazing. And here, some more black beech trees. I love these trees. Look at the size of this tree, gargantuan. That is a behemoth of a tree. I can tell I'm getting closer to the waterfall now because you can hear it. Not far away now. Well, we've arrived. Well, I'm not exactly sure who you were now, but all I've got to say is it's a bloody cracking place to put a seat, mate. Well, it is time to make a move and get back to the car.
Yeah.
nice to get this little drain area cleaned up as well. Thinned out some of those wattle trees. Wattle trees are the same as broom and gorse in my book. They're a native Australian tree, and if you let them, they will just self-seed and grow like wildfire. So good just to thin that out, keep them at bay. That's all the weeds on the bonfire pile now. Surprising amount that we cut down, but it's all on there and all sorted. Well, really good progress made on the creek line over the last 2 days. That second third has been dealt with in terms of weeds being cut down, their stumps being sprayed, and now I have a perfect blank canvas in order to plant native trees and plants along the creek bank. I'm so excited to see what it looks like one day once it's all grown and established. That will obviously take decades before it resembles anything like at Ashley Gorge, but the important thing is I started, and often that first step can be the hardest. But today, I think we'll leave it here, and I just wanted to say thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in the next one.